Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm a live man all the way back around here to Wednesday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? I wasn't so sure this time. But I did make it. Here I am. And I'm alive. Who knew? Do you know who knew what you do? Who knew the voodoo? What's it like to be alive? It's another day. Couch for a bit, okay? Here's this, let's see. Like this, pressure, sitting over there, setting it up there. Green, even a little green back there. Some things are green, some things are not. What is it? What is it? Okay. Sitting over here. Couch. It's Wednesday, and yeah, like I said, let me tell you something about my state of life and death. Life. How far into it though? What am I doing? Where am I going? It's up for debate. I didn't leave the house for like almost 24 hours, and it gets weird. Am I doing things? Am I helping? Moving around things, living a life, driving here, making things, moving files, moving words and stuff. It's like all I'm doing these days. Coming here, doing this thing, doing stuff on, what was I doing ever? It's all the media, it's coming at me and I'm experiencing it and making it and interacting in a way with it, and that seems to be what I always do now. You know, sleep, wake up, sleep, consume. Yeah. What a day. Wednesday. Yesterday I was here on Tuesday at around 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. I was talking to my brother for a little bit yesterday, I think. He left some messages. Somebody was talking about doing meth, something like that. I don't remember the whole day yesterday that much. It's comfortable in the studio today. Yeah, flies now. But as far as temperature goes, it's very nice in here, and it's kind of confusing. And like what happened to it being very hot, and I guess it was supposed to have cooled down, now it did. It's like, whoa, pleasant temperatures in here? What a trip. Whoa! I mean, how you gotta experience it while it's here. I was thinking about not being sick recently. I don't know if it's after I talked to Bird, who is sick, or after I look back. I've been trying to think about everybody who's dead. You know, came out of virus times. I mean, I think are we still in it? I don't know about the hospitals. What's going on in the hospitals? But they were like, everybody's dead or something. So who has died? When are they going to do, like, who died? Memorial for disease? Like a rock, like the Vietnam War memorial. Everybody who died? I mean, I think there's going to be too many people to put on a wall in D.C. Was that Vietnam? Oh, 7 o'clock. Yep. They put everybody's names on a wall. Vietnam. Nixon. And then they put it in the Marvel movie. Is it a parody? They're doing a parody of a war memorial. I don't know if you call it a parody. I don't know what you would call it. But it was there in that movie. I've never been to Washington, D.C. I think it counts as the East Coast, maybe. Or Virginia. I think Virginia used to be one big state, and then they divided it during the Civil War. But Virginia gets to be one of it is West Virginia, and the other one's just Virginia. Virginia would be the capital state, except for that they made it so that Washington D.C. is its own state. It's like outside of states or something. When you live in Washington D.C., what do you put on your envelopes? You just put Washington D.C. like it's its own thing. Do you get a vote? Do they vote? There was some news about them trying to turn Washington D.C. into like an official state, probably for political purposes, like getting married for tax write-off or something. But I don't think that happened. But I mean, do you get a senator? You're right there. I don't know if they get a senator, but there might be as many people living in Washington D.C. as living in like maybe like one of the lesser populated states like Wyoming or something. But probably a lot of people who are in Washington D.C. have residencies other than that state. The whole moving around states thing, it's something that we should do more often, but I don't know, because we can. I'm not like the perk of the country or something. Like you can travel all the way across the country and nobody's going to stop you. But they do have like border checks going to even to California. I think. You can go, but somebody might try to talk to you. That's like the risk of driving in general. You can drive, but then somebody might stop you and say something to you and try to mess with you, and you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. I got pizza again. This is my third day of pizza. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I came back on Monday. It was still pretty hot on Monday. Yesterday it was moderately hot. Today, not even hot. It's like, oh, maybe I was going to come out to the studio or not. Now it's like a real nice day. And I don't know, is it still novel? Because I was only at the house for 4 days. And before that, I was at the studio for months and maybe years. Well, since at least January was the last time I was at the house, I think. No, April or May is when I got that cold, the weird cold thing, which might have been the virus. Because Bird said that Bird never tested positive, and I never did test positive. It could have been a cold. Who knows what anything is. After the program yesterday, when I went back to my house, I didn't leave the house for 24 hours. Oh no, but I went to Winco though yesterday. Blowing money or something. But what is money anyway? What is value? I got more frozen food, even though there's a lot in the house. I should eat everything in the house first, but got chicken nuggets, French fries, ground beef, bags of spinach, broccoli. I think I got broccoli. Meals. Got to eat these meals. Then I'm going and eating this pizza every day, even though I bought all this stuff to keep eating these pre-made, or not pre-made, opposite of pre-made, scratchy foods, making food kind of from scratch, so you buy everything that's already made from food. Kind of think, you know, on those, at least on MasterChef, they can just get all the food and they grab it out of the pantry, but maybe they got a farm or something. I think the harder part of food is taking stuff that's not food necessarily, like plants or whatever, and then making it food. Because like here you go, all this stuff is edible, and then you just put it together. It's hard to really mess it up that so bad. I was kind of thinking, I was cooking today, and for lunch I had this rice and hamburger. It was my pandemic food, but she's like, you know, get the hamburger and then you cook everything and put the hamburger and then some onions, and then I put some frozen vegetables and some peas and some rice and an egg, and the rice soaks up all the grease and makes it kind of meaty, and then you just put, you know, salt, pepper, and garlic powder on it. So I'm almost out of garlic powder. I'm going to go buy some more garlic powder. They have it at bulk at Winco. You can get a bulk garlic powder. I didn't buy coffee. I didn't buy bulk garlic powder. Or sauerkraut. They're not sauerkraut at Costco. They stopped giving it away at the place when they had the hot dog panic, but now they don't even sell it. So I should have bought it, but I didn't. Maybe I should go make my own, but that takes months. You got to plan ahead for that. So really with anything, you got to plan ahead for it. I think I'm gonna make, like, I always end up eating it all though. I'm gonna make like make so much rice and put it in the freezer, and make like 10 batches all at once or something. But I don't know. Maybe it's better when you cook it immediately, but then you just kind of re-cook it. Like it's pre-made, then you cook it again, and then it's like not even. Like, what's the difference? When most of the stuff is already fooded up, and you cook the food, you put it in the freezer, and you cook it again in the frying pan, you couldn't even tell. Could you tell the difference between the frozen food that I made like a while ago, or the new food that's new but still all made from food? The thing that, yeah, the thing where it's just actually food that you can just go eat, that's something. But I don't know how much to eat anymore. I don't know what's right and wrong. Probably, you know, maybe I do. Maybe I have some ideas. Cause like eating pizza every day it should be unsustainable, but then no, you don't have anything other things that I'm having to deal with. And, I'm thinking about that guy that won the lottery. You know, there was like $1 billion, Mr. Ginsu. What he's gonna throw away Mr. Ginsu bought $20 in whatever it was, Powerball, Mega Million, something, and then he's gonna throw them all away. He doesn't even know if he won or not, and the news didn't tell him he won, so he threw them all away. Maybe he won. I hope he didn't throw them away. We'll ask him about it. Try to call him. But I don't know. He's drinking like 5 Red Bulls a day, which is, well, he's already also smoking cigarettes. But what else is this? He's paying people to make you sick. But really, isn't that anything? Maybe other than like direct health foods or something, which is supposed to try to pay you people and make you not sick. But overall, we're all getting sicker, I think. Well, after you're at a certain point. Unless you're like, you can. Tyler. Hello? Tyler.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, we're here. How'd you know?
I'm calling. I'm watching the program on my TV.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it looks like you're just getting my call. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Oh, wow, that's wild. Yeah, no, so I'm watching you in the past from here.
There's a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay on that. Well, I'm just sitting down and smoking cigarettes and drinking. I'm on my 5th Red Bull right now.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. You're paying people to kill you.
I almost had a heart attack because I almost had the winning Mega Millions lotto number.
Yeah,
that almost killed me.
Did you buy it?
No, I didn't buy it. But I was working at the grocery store when it was a huge-ass deal.
Uh-huh.
And I had to sell a lot of tickets to people.
Are you allowed to buy them?
And it was kind of like pandemonium.
How many did they buy?
Well, on the day of the drawing, we sold $2,000 in lotto tickets.
Wow.
I saw the numbers, $2,000. And there were a lot of, like, newcomers. Like, there are people that I expect, like, they come up to the window and, like, all right, here we are, we're going to do this drawing. Like, people come in on the regular, and then I saw a lot of new faces for the Mega Million jackpot.
They're going in there specifically for that.
Yeah, well, it was one of the biggest ones. Like, it's like the 4th biggest drawing in America, in American history, or something.
I bet.
But I thought it was funny, like, the difference between, like, all right, I don't want to play the lottery until it reaches $1 billion. Like, 8.3 million is not enough for me to throw in my hat in the ring, you know?
Yeah.
It has to be this number. Then I will take a stab at it.
Yeah.
I play scratches sometimes, but I've never done the lottery.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of raffle tickets. I went to the Thurston County Fair last weekend.
Oh, you went to the fair? Good.
The Thurston County Fair, yeah.
Did you ride around?
On Saturday, and they did have a good amount of raffle tickets. I don't think I won any of them, but I bought I bought a bunch of raffle tickets.
What were they raffling off? What kind of prizes did they have?
So I bought raffle tickets from, like, old ladies, you know, and I didn't know what, like, it was, like, stuff I didn't really want. Like, plants.
Yeah.
And, like...
Just not worth it? But, it's the thrill of the, like, oh, I won! Like,
yeah.
That's how...
I just wanted to...
Yeah, like, oh, man, like, this is junk, but here I am at the fair and I won a prize,
well,
so...
It's not junk, it's, like, nice stuff made by, like, a craftsperson.
You know? But you said you didn't want any of it.
I didn't want it.
But to you, it's junk.
It was
to you, it's junk.
It was nice stuff, though. No, it wasn't junk. It was like a handmade quilt.
So what do you do if you win? You get a handmade quilt that you don't want.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that junk, though.
Sell it on Craigslist?
That's not junk. Just because I don't want it doesn't make it junk.
No. Well, I guess we have a different definition of junk. It's superfluous.
Yeah, it is
superfluous stuff.
It's true. But I wanted to gamble.
Yeah, it's not junk. It's just like, oh, well, it's like fell into the wrong hands.
I'm thinking about...
What do I do with it now?
I'm thinking about buying a... I looked it up online actually already, and I might buy a lotto ball machine. And
oh, yeah.
But then I'm going to do my own lottery for nothing.
Okay, yeah, this is just your own thing. You tell all your friends about it.
You tell all your friends about it, do it on the program, and in the beginning of the program, it's like the dice game, but it's like lotto, so maybe I'll do it, though.
Yeah. Well, you remember Burger Wink with that Party City dumpster story? We also found a bingo machine.
Oh, you did?
In the dumpster.
What'd you do with it?
Yeah, like crank, you know, and then all the balls roll around, and yeah, it was bingo. We found it.
Did you play it?
We kept it. I don't think we actually ever played. No, that's a shame. Yeah, we never played bingo, but we had the machine. Gee, I don't know. I'm not sure where that bingo machine ended up. That was, you know, almost like what, fucking 8 years ago or something?
10 years ago, probably.
Not 10. No, it was 8 years ago.
Oh.
8 years ago for that dumpster story.
I mean, 10 years ago was 2012. Think about that.
Yeah, I know. I was on a road trip down to New Orleans in 2012.
That was when the Mayans, you know? Remember the Mayans?
Yeah. I remember that. And I remember also, like, the Rapture. Like, there were, like, some Christian radio programs always talking about the Rapture was also going to happen. Like, they, like, just kind of, like, tagged along on the Mayan calendar. They're like, well, this also means a lot for the Christians.
I think I'm going to get that lotto machine. I'm going to see how much money we have from the hats in the hat fund.
I missed a lot of what you just said, huh?
I think I'm going to buy the lottery machine with the hat fund. You can buy a hat on the website there, and then when you get the hat, then I'm going to buy the lotto machine with the hats, and then you just pick the number.
You win the lotto hat?
But then but there's no prizes, and you almost never win.
All right. Wait. So what is the hat?
The hat's online. You can buy the YDHWM hat.
Oh, great.
And
you're gonna wear the hat and spin the lotto machine at the same time?
Well, you buy the hat, and then it contributes to the money that I'm gonna use to buy the lotto machine.
Oh, well, I'll wear that hat. Yeah, I gotta get on the website and buy a hat.
Yeah, go buy a hat.
I get paid tomorrow.
It's a direct call to action.
I get paid tomorrow. So.
You're not supposed to do direct calls to action on...
Everyone out there, YDHWM.com, they're selling hats.
Yeah.
Buy a hat from that website.
When I do
I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Once I see my paycheck in my direct deposit, you know?
Whatever you do, don't gamble amongst your friends about this lotto. Because that's illegal.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell anybody about it, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Hey, speaking of hats, can I tell you this thing?
Yes.
So, out here in Madison, you know, it's a college town, and there's a lot of young people, and they all started wearing this hat. Everybody, collectively, like a lot of people. And it was for Bass Pro Shop. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they have them out
here. Have you seen those Bass Pro Shop hats that the young people wear?
Is it like a cap?
Yeah, well, it's a hat, and it's advertising an actual business.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, I kept on seeing them, and I had to ask the question, like, I asked one of the wearers, I said, you know, was there a job fair in town? Like, I keep on seeing these hats. Like, why are they everywhere? Why are they prevalent? And the guy was like, well, you know, it's just kind of like a stupid fad. Like, it's just, we're all wearing these hats, and it kind of took off. And I think about that, and it's like, what amazing luck. Like, Bass Pro Shop won the lottery, where all of a sudden it's, like, fashionable to wear their brand. It just, like, took off out of nowhere. Like, how does that happen?
They don't need to win the lottery because they have a steady income.
Well, they have a steady income, but then they also have all these young people advertising them all the time.
Is it for irony?
I don't know I don't know what the young people do. This is a college town. They just, like, they do it to, like, get likes, you know?
Yeah.
They do it for the internet, probably. Everything's done for the internet, the almighty God, nowadays.
What else is there?
What else is there?
What's the internet? What's the internet?
There's grass and clouds, sunshine.
It's your peers. The internet is your peers. That's like what everybody always did everything for. It's just in a different way now.
Just in a different way now, yeah. I think it's incredible, you know, like, you and I both, we grew up where it's like all of a sudden there's a computer in your home.
I had a computer from childhood, but it wasn't the internet.
Not when you were a baby. It just like happened. There was a day that you're like, what? Oh wow, we have a computer?
Well, my family got into it pretty early.
Oh yeah?
I had a DOS machine as long as I can remember.
A which machine?
Like a really old, like DOS, like floppy stuff. This thing came out in like this, I think in like the early 80s.
Wow, I had an Atari.
Yeah, Atari is a computer.
That's a computer, yeah. Yeah, good point.
But we had like you didn't have a computer with like the 10-inch floppies and like the like cassette, like tape. It looked like a cassette tape.
Oh yeah, the floppy disk. I have a vague remember of the floppy.
I think that they came out in like the mid 80s, so it was right around the same time as me.
I'm coming up with a new floppy disk. It's called the flimsy disk.
Yeah.
That's my new invention.
They're not that floppy. The discs are not that floppy.
They're rigid. They're pretty stiff. Yeah. Did you ever play on the screen that was like black, but everything was green when you typed it in?
I did. That's what I'm talking about. That's basically DOS.
Okay, yeah, we had those in our elementary school when I turned into second grader. Yeah.
Yeah, they had those.
Then we got we also got to play Number Muncher.
Yeah, I played Number
Muncher. That math game. You play that game?
Yeah, was that a black and green game?
No, that one had some graphics, I want to say.
I played Number Muncher.
Yeah, it's a little computer. But, yeah, Number Muncher, that was a fun math game.
Yeah.
Taught me a lot.
I'm gonna get this lotto. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I gotta pull the trigger on this lotto machine. I keep thinking about it. Yeah, Number Muncher. They had like some kind of spelling thing.
I don't remember the spelling game.
It was like Number Muncher, only spelling.
It was just with letters instead of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was pretty fucking good at Number Muncher, and I was also good at spelling in the first grade.
Yeah?
It was all thanks to computers. Probably. I mean, my teachers were great, but, like, the computer games really helped me out.
I learned way more from TV than I ever did from any person, for sure. Way more.
From TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any people.
How much actual TV do you consume nowadays, though? Like
a lot.
TV, like cable?
Well,
you do a lot of them, huh?
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Do you watch the news?
The news?
Yeah, do you watch the news?
No.
So what kind of TV are you watching?
I watch like YouTube documentary, people making documentaries about like cooking products.
So, wait. So I think the definition is, I always thought that TV was just like, like your local broadcasting systems and whatever they serve you.
Oh, yeah? Well...
But you can turn around and say anything that is on the TV is TV, right?
I'm watching TV. There's a TV.
Yeah.
I'm watching
you delayed on YouTube right now, so I'm watching TV.
Yeah, this is TV.
Yeah.
This is a TV show.
But so is like, well, yeah, no, you're the epitome of TV, I think. But is like Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix and Pluto TV and
I think it is. I think it's
anything you put on a TV is TV.
I think it technically is. It's winning Emmys.
Winning Emmys? The award show?
Yeah, the award show, Disney Plus wins Emmys.
So it's TV.
Yeah.
That's the TV awards, right?
Yeah.
Emmys?
Emmys is for TV, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's TV.
Yeah.
Think anything on YouTube has ever won an Emmy? I mean, I'm asking. I'm not trying to make a joke.
No, I think you gotta pay money to do it. It's like cable access.
Cable access, yeah. Isn't that how This Old House started? I think that won an Emmy. You remember that show, This Old House?
I'm not quite. I've heard the phrase, but what is it?
That was a cable access show where it was like the beginning of what is that like franchise, the genre of people refurbishing things, like the makeover show. And it was called This Old House, and it was just about, people's homes that needed a lift.
Yeah.
So, but that was on public access. The other thing on public access that I really liked was this show called The Wild Guides. It was specific to northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin. And I watched it when I was a little guy, and it was called The Wild Guides. And what they did is they just, take a hike out in nature and film it. And just, with thick accents, oh, look at here, I think we saw a gopher. There might have been a gopher over here. And it was just a heartwarming show with no plot, no climax, no story arc.
Hey, sounds like a good show.
No character arc. It was just these guys going out and observing nature.
How come you don't have an accent?
What? What happened to them?
Where's your accent?
Oh, I don't have much of an accent. I noticed a lot of people here in Madison, though, they say sorry. They say it with a Canadian sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And that was also, I realized Nickelback, they have that song, How You Remind Me.
Yeah?
They say, it's not my brother, story, it's gonna be the, I'm sorry. They rhyme story with sorry in that song.
That's a good one. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You think sorry rhymes with story?
Yeah, in Nickelback song. Yeah, give it a listen.
Are they Canadian?
Watch me pike Nickelback sales again. Or spike, rather. What?
Are they Canadian?
Yeah, they're from Canada. I didn't know that for a long time, but yeah, they're Canadian.
Any closer to Canada than we are here in Thurston County?
No, you're closer. You're much closer than I am. I'm in Madison, which is actually pretty south for the Midwest.
I think that the Canadian thing might be more of an East Canadian thing.
Sorry?
Just like the whole thing.
Saying sorry?
The whole Canadian sounding thing.
I don't know, Canadian things,
I think
if you want to drop acid in Canada, you got to give me a loony so you can get loony.
Yeah. But I think it's an East Canada thing, because I don't think people in West Canada have as much of that accent. I think it's only around where you are over there.
I think it's if you want to get into it, it's, the French settled into Canada.
I want to get into it.
And out in, Quebec, they're still speaking French.
Yeah.
And then the further west you go, it turns into a muddled, different thing.
But they don't.
And when you get to the Midwest of Canada, how do you imagine they're talking in the Yukon? The people up there, they must have their own different dialect.
Alaska?
That's way up, but it's not American because it's not Alaska, but it's north of Washington.
Where's the
Yukon? The Yukon is straight north from Washington, and then it borders Alaska. That's the province of Yukon.
They probably sound like Sarah Palin.
How's that?
They probably sound like Sarah Palin.
Sorry. I gotta turn off my air conditioner. It's hot up here.
Oh, it is?
Is it hot over there?
It actually is really nice right now.
Yeah, it's been hot. It's been a hot summer.
It was hot. We had a
bordering, 85 up to 90 for a lot of days.
We just got through a heat wave. It hit 100 a couple of days.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That happened last summer too, didn't it?
Yeah,
last summer you had a week of just 100 degree days.
Last summer there was 3 days where it was 110.
Hokey smokes. That's so bizarre.
Oh, smoky.
I think there was one day when I lived there where it like cracked 100. And it was miserable.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only one day.
This year it was like 90s, like high 90s for like 3 days in a row. Like only like, it just ended. Basically yesterday was uncomfortably hot. Today is very nice.
Yeah.
It's like right on today.
But I think out there it's like people just rely on box fans. Like there's not a lot of AC out there, is there?
Not that much in people's homes. But
Yeah. I mean, if you just like live in one of Bill Crabtree's properties, you're not getting AC.
Yeah. But now it's
Or
cool down.
anyways, so I should probably get on the website and look at the hat. And then what? I can like just screenshot the hat to you or something?
What do you mean?
I don't know, try to advertise it. We live in a world of ads.
You want to get the hat?
Do you ever watch
If
Do you ever watch TV and try to see how much product placement there is and everything?
No.
Oh, I look at that stuff all the time. Alright, this is my first time visiting the website, YDHWM.com.
Oh yeah, you can get on the meat.
YouTube store. What's the spreadsheet mean?
Look at it.
Spreadsheet. Alright, clicking. It says it's not secure. Mental assuredness with Gene.
Nothing
Synergy.
secure.
Episode. Alright. Okay, so this is just all the past episodes.
Yeah.
That was. I'm in a document page now. I don't know how to get out of it. Click back. Alright, back to the website. YDHWM is a public access TV show based in Thurston County, Washington. New episodes are taped every day, usually around 6 p.m. You can watch them live or on the YouTube channel. There you can also find every episode we've ever made. Watch it live on YouTube every day. You can be part of the show by calling the phone number 360-836-4384 or being a video guest. YDHWM video phone. The program airs at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV Channel 22. Watch at TCTV.
Listen.
All right.
We got a message.
Awards. I'm going to check out the awards. You going to listen to a message?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just on the site, cruising around.
Hi, I accidentally tuned into your show a few days ago, and I gotta say, it's really interesting. That's all I gotta say. I can't actually think of anything else to say. That's all I gotta say. Your show's interesting, so I want you guys to keep that up, and keep the show running as long as you're alive. Because I found a YouTube, and it's like 14 years old. My son is almost 14 years old. But I'm getting a text message.
Yeah.
I missed all of it. I couldn't. It just sounded like static to me.
He's some guy's watching the show. He called it in the afternoon. He said his son is 14 years old.
He said it was an accident? What do you call it? What?
His son is an accident. Yeah, his son is 14 years old.
I didn't mean to watch that.
His son is 14 years old.
So I can get a episode on VHS for $5 off this website.
Yeah.
And there's a hat on a dog and on a skull. Look, it would probably look good on me.
Yeah.
I kind of look like a mix of those two models.
Like a dog and a dog
And
and
like I'm just like in between those.
Wow.
But another call. Alright, I'm gonna hang up.
We got
Hello?
Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. Black
What?
Ops.
What?
Black Ops 5.
What is this?
Black
I don't
Ops
know.
Remastered.
Are you still there?
We got
I am.
Is this a Is this a message? Whoa, hey, that was a weird message.
Uh-oh.
You can call us back. Thanks for calling. Thanks for a compliment.
Dude, my phone has been hacked.
Your phone has been hacked. Call us back again.
I don't know. After that,
Keep watching.
I can't understand anything on the other line aside from your voice. Anything that's recorded after that is like just like
Really?
like Donald Duck or some shit, you know?
Donald Duck, huh? You can't talk.
You know that joke I wrote about when Donald Trump dodged a shoe? Headline reads, Donald Duck.
That was Bush.
Yeah, I know that. It's just like history repeats itself or some shit like that. I don't know. That's what they say.
Yeah, I don't think Trump would. I think he would get hit.
He wouldn't have had the reflexes.
Yeah.
Like, and then he just like say dough and turn into Homer Simpson on the spot.
Bush did a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes
Yep,
you.
you're right.
You think doing a lot of cocaine gives you better reflexes?
No, I think it would probably dull it over time.
Cause like.
You know, like if maybe he was on cocaine
Yeah.
during the press conference, and that's why he was so good at dodging it. But I mean, other than that, I don't think cocaine does anything good for you in the long run.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. It's like, yeah, it feels cool when you're on it, but don't sell yourself short.
Extra energy. What'd you eat for breakfast?
Oh, today I actually, you know, I work nights, right?
Yeah.
Typically, when I had the day off, I woke up at about 3, slept in, 3 p.m., and I went and got a cheeseburger, a mushroom Swiss jalapeno cheeseburger.
Where?
It's this place called Mooyah. I don't know if it's a chain. It feels like a chain, but I've never heard of it until I lived here.
I've never heard of it.
It's a good burger joint, and it's cheap. You know, it's like $8 for this quality cheeseburger.
I do like a good burger.
Yeah, you go to Egan's, it's $25.
Oh my God.
And if you add Duke, it's $1 extra.
Well, I don't
I
even
don't know.
remind me. Yeah.
I never thought that Egan's was all that great. I don't know if I should be saying this on TV, but
It's just
I
very,
don't know.
very
I thought it was
expensive.
like pretty fucking pricey.
It's
for
so
what
expensive.
it's
It's
worth.
good though. It is good though.
It's good. I'd go there for the corn dog special. What they had that like happy hour, like 3 to 5 or something like that.
But
It was like you could get a corn dog for $1. Like that's the best. Hey, speaking of the county fair, you have any good food at the county fair?
you know, it wasn't that great. They were like trying to come back from 2 years of not doing it, and I think they didn't really hit it as far as food goes. But Thurston County Fair has never been that great for food. It's more of they're goats though.
You just gotta like support local businesses.
They have lots of goats.
Egan's is kind of a staple.
It's so expensive.
I heard that they owned like some other joints there in Olympia.
Like
I'm
what?
not sure. I don't know. It may have been a rumor, but I thought that the owner of Egan's like also had like a stake to claim in something else.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
don't
But I
know
thought I
about
heard that.
People's investments. Hey, did you
Maybe
hear?
the Spar.
Hey, look at this.
or something.
2018.
Dave had.
There.
It's 28 PO.
Oh, it's wow, PO already. Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
time
we're at
here.
Thurston County
We're
Fair
talking to
2018.
Andrew on the phone. Dan Dobler's here. It's too hot in the studio for Dan Dobler. I'm gonna go walk him home.
My future.
Whoa. We were looking at the.
What was that?
We were looking at the Thurston County Fair in 2018.
Oh, okay. It's now showing up on my screen. Yeah. Okay. So back of the audience. All the chairs?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, no. So I'm a little bit in the past. And blue screen and back to it.
I'm calling Yellow Fellow. And I'm queuing up the Message of the Future tape.
Queuing up the message for the future thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if Yellow Fellow's gonna answer the phone. I don't think he's gonna answer.
I wonder where he is. Still in Pennsylvania,
The
right?
subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yellow Fellow, it's the program.
Yellow Fellow!
How are ya? Did you go back to work yet?
I'm on the phone, on the TV. This is Tyler. I've spoken with you before. Yellow Fellow!
I'm gonna record a Message of the Future. Hey, future. It's us, the past. What do you have to say to the future?
Hey, future! Brush your teeth as often as you want. Doesn't have to be once or twice. It could just be whenever you feel like it.
You caught me retired. It's too young. It's Wednesday. Okay, bye, future.
Bye.
How's your foot?
Thanks for asking. It's pretty good. It's like, I have my days where I kind of like hobble around, but it's gotten down to like, you know, like just like 20 seconds, and the rest of the day my foot is good, you know? Just like getting out of bed or like sitting for long periods. It's like your foot falls asleep naturally without having it being broken.
Yeah.
And the nerve ending in mine, you know, they're still recovering, so it kind of like falls asleep more often. And then I get up and I move around and I'm doing good.
It still hurts a little bit?
I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to skateboard again, though. That's like the hardest thing. I want to skateboard.
How
I
about
did it like a month ago, and just like teeny tiny tricks, like tiny little things. But it's difficult.
how about ladders? Have you climbed up any more ladders?
No, I definitely have a fear of them. Even like, I'm not joking, like on site. Like, I've been walking to work this past week, and they've been like doing a roofing project on the route that I walk. And I see the ladder, and I'm like, oh, fuck that. You know, like, it's automatic. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I also have a fear of, what are they called, manhole? Like those, sewer caps?
Why?
Because there was a big blizzard just about like 2 years ago when I was living in Duluth, and I was working at the foster care with the guys, and I had to walk home in this blizzard, and the streets have been plowed, and I don't know like what happened, but I almost died a comic book character death, where like I stepped on a circular manhole and almost fell in.
There was no... Somebody had taken off the lid?
Like they just like put it on the wrong way or something. And so I don't step on any kind of like object that I look at and think like, oh, that goes underground. Like I don't step on any of that stuff anymore. I walk around it.
You stepped on it and then it came, like, it wasn't sturdy under your feet?
It like, yeah. It like kind of like gave a jolt. And I like stepped down, I don't know how far, like maybe a foot, like, and then I quick hopped off of it, and I was like, oh my god, that was like kind of terrifying.
You didn't
So
fall?
I've never walked on one ever again.
You didn't fall all the way in, though?
Oh no, I didn't fall all the way in. But you think about it, what could have happened is those things are really heavy, and if I didn't like jump off of it in the right way, like my toes could have been chopped off. My foot could have been chopped off.
You
If I
need
fell all the way in, my leg could have been chopped off.
Do you still get to use a stool at your job?
Oh, well, you know, I got promoted. So I get to sit up in the box and sell lottery tickets when the Mega Million is at 1.2 billion.
You're promoted.
They're also like, oh, yeah, I want 10 lottery tickets and 5 Red Bulls. But up in the box, I actually get to sit down.
What do you do in the box?
Well, it's the specialty, you know? It's like if you want to get a bus pass, if you want to buy cigarettes, if you want to play the lottery machine or get scratchers.
Like the customer service. Customer service.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Do you sell
and then I also count all the money.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your...
Yeah, no, I got promoted pretty quick there.
Well, they're probably... It's like the job market is weird now.
Yeah, it's also like a very high turnover rate at that fucking place.
Yeah.
I've worked there since November, and in my department, I'm the second most senior person.
Yeah.
The person before me has been working there like 4 months before me.
Yeah.
And just the turnover, yeah.
Seems like everybody's trying to do the job thing. It's a weird time. It's kind of stressful. Why is it happening like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's stressful.
It's like...
It's a stressful time.
It's like, hey, time
Yeah,
to
my rent just got raised, so there's that.
Got what?
My rent, it got raised $25. Not too bad, you know?
Yeah.
Renewed the lease, $25, but...
That's relatively low. Places are doubling.
I've heard of this. I thought there was like a law where it's like you can't do that.
Yeah, that seems like there should be.
Yeah, in our perfect world.
I don't know.
But it's also like the inflation shit, and I feel like an old man talking about it, but like that inflation is really hurting me. You know, it's like I've been promoted and had a pay increase, but I think with what's going on now with prices, I'm pretty much like at square one again.
You have to buy. I mean, they say it's like something like 7%, so that's a pretty big raise. A 7% raise would be a lot.
7%?
Yeah. 7% inflation.
That's the inflation rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no economist.
How do you get
economist?
Are you riding the bus?
Economist. What?
Are you riding the bus to work?
Oh, no, I live close by. It's actually like I have a flat on my bike, and I changed the tube, and then I got a flat like pretty soon after that. It's like I know I did the right job, but I kind of feel discouraged, so I just walk to work. It takes 10 minutes. I smoke a cigarette on the way.
Maybe there's oh, you actually are smoking cigarettes.
Say again?
You're smoking cigarettes for real? I thought it was a joke about Mr. Ginsu. What about Red Bulls?
What about Red Bull?
Are you drinking them?
Oh, no, there's this knockoff brand. It's called Green Dragon, of all things. No, there's Red Bull and then there's Green Dragon.
Yeah, they got Green Dragon at Winco.
Yeah, that Green Jag, that shit is the same thing. It's just cheaper. Every now and again, I buy one. I don't drink a lot of caffeine.
Red Bull or Green Dragon?
Green Dragon, because it's economically friendly.
You don't drink coffee?
I'm trying to go green, so I go with the Green Dragon because it's economically friendly.
You're not drinking coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee. What I do is I have like unsweetened black iced tea.
Yeah.
And that's what I drink.
Oh, wow.
I have that in my fridge, and that's, if I'm like, oh, I'm kind of feeling sluggish, I'll take a drink of that. That's what I do.
All right. Well,
I don't drink coffee. I know, like, I see all these people wearing shirts about coffee.
Yeah, you should
like,
drink
oh,
coffee.
but first, coffee.
It makes you awake. I'm calling Freddie.
That's Freddie Doberman.
Hey,
right?
program.
Hey, Freddie. How are ya?
Are you at the studio?
Yes.
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
It's comfortable in the
Doing
studio
good.
today. It's a good temperature.
It's very comfortable.
It's nice. It's confusing. I'm kind of confused about having a nice temperature.
Like bright and nice at the same time. That's
yeah.
weird.
It's like, what's
I
going
keep
on?
looking and saying like, whoa, this looks like it's going to be too hot.
Where's the oppressive
But
heat? Is
then
somebody
I-
getting on the meat?
Huh?
Somebody's getting on the meat, I think. Oh, no, it's
Oh,
you.
who could that be?
It's you.
Yeah, it's me. Me.
Hi.
Hey, Freddie. This is Tyler.
Tyler's on the phone.
Oh, Tyler. Hi, Tyler. You're on the phone?
Hey, Freddie.
Neat.
On the phone.
I'm looking at that website. There's some good merch on the website there.
You like the merch?
I can get a vehicle for $5,
Yeah.
or what is that? Kenny's book?
Buy it. Yeah, buy it.
Is it
Yeah,
the
and
book?
I'm gonna get a hat. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if I can get the Burger Wink on VHS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, buy it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. That's at what's the website's name?
YDHWM.com.
YDHWM.com.
But Freddie, I'm thinking about buying a lotto machine.
What is a lotto machine?
A lotto machine is just like a ball tumbler. It's a, what? You think that's funny?
Yeah. Well, just bringing it back to it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like,
Is
don't
it?
tell your friends. It's on TV.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know. It was not a joke, but it's gonna be a it's like a machine with balls in it that's got numbers on it, and then it's gonna be like another game. You know, I swore off games, but I'm thinking about getting back into games.
I think the only reason to get rid of games is to make room for more games in the future.
Yeah.
perhaps.
So you get the machine, but then you almost never win. So then when we do the lotto every day, and then you pick
Yeah.
your numbers, and you pick it's like you have a very low chance of winning because it's all like double digits and stuff. And if anybody ever wins, it's amazing.
You're like 1 out of like 1,000 or something, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
something like that. It's gonna be like the winning the lotto, basically, if you ever win.
All right.
So
Sounds
It's
good.
gonna be like winning the lotto. Sorry,
That's what I
anything's a
said.
joke if I laugh at it.
that's what I said. But are you gonna get the machine though? I think we have enough. I told Tyler to buy a hat, so we have enough money on the thing so we can buy this lotto machine.
Yeah, I had this thing I wanted to buy, which was
Well, isn't it? Sorry, go ahead, Freddie.
I was saying to I think Hayes, somebody in town. I was like, oh yeah, we got this idea for the stamp. Remember the stamp? I think there's like it's across from you on the table there. I was like, I'm carving a stamp so that we can like stamp it onto the backs of old VHS tapes. And he said that like sports that sports awards place. What's it called? There's like a sports award place in like
Yeah, grind staffs.
yeah, something like that. Grindstaffs, maybe. He was like, I get all my stamps there, and you just send them a picture, and they make it for you.
A picture.
And he said for $20, and I was like, what? $20? That's really cheap.
Yeah, I mean,
And for local
I looked
business.
into it.
And
It's cheaper just to do it online, but then you're not doing it locally. But maybe they're just doing it online anyway.
No, how could they be doing that online? You think so? Even then, give them $1. Yeah, give them like $20, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Hey, can I ask? I didn't understand, like, over on this end, a lot of what Freddie said, but is it like you take a picture and you can make a stamp, like a postage
That's
stamp
right.
with yourself?
No,
Is that
like
what you said?
like a
rubber
stamp.
stamp.
A rubber stamp.
Oh, a rubber stamp. So you make $20 for that, huh?
Correct.
Wow.
Wow.
What's the first thing that you would make?
We're gonna make a program card that has our information on it.
the phone number.
Do you have any business cards?
Yes. Buy. You can
Oh,
buy
okay.
them.
Hey, so the other thing with this lottery, is it like how do you get the number? How do you buy the number?
Like, what number do you want for the lottery today?
You don't
Like,
have
do you
to
have
buy
to
anything.
you have to purchase something online in
No,
order to be in the
there's
lottery?
no prizes. Winning is a prize in itself.
You're not even gonna do the ultimate party package?
Okay. We could do the ultimate party package.
That was the old prize for the raffle. The original.
Oh, the
original-
raffle. We've been doing this for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
think the raffle happened pretty early. That was very early in the show.
The raffle, I think the problem with the raffle was that it took a lot of follow through.
I think that's also why you can offer the ultimate party package and not expect anyone to ever collect, even if they did win.
The lotto is like self-contained within the episode every time.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like a bigger, it's like kind of like the dice game, but it's only one time, and it's a way bigger stakes, I think.
Yeah, totally.
So maybe we'll go buy this machine. I'm just talking about it so that
Are you kidding me? The show's over already?
when we buy it, then we'll
Is that an F? Is that much F?
All right, gotta go.
yeah, you're just an F.
What?
Good
I got
talking.
the video going. What's going on?
I
can
don't
see
know.
Well-
You've been an F this whole time.
That's annoying. That's the whole show, I guess.
Yep.
Well, I guess I did my hair and positioned the camera for nothing, so.
You did your hair?
Yeah, I was messing with it, you know?
Oh, okay.
Getting it just.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get this lotto machine pretty soon. Thanks for
Alright,
watching.
I like the idea. It's a good idea.
It's Wednesday.
That's right.
We're on TCTV Channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah. Oh. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-384. Call me a message. Get on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Check it out. We're going to set up the document camera for the lotto. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Doing Fabulous Record Books, 4-star video, Stops.com, Rebecca, Mount Morris, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, you're watching, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.